Hello everyone, this is Serenis here, back on another awesome Halo 5 video for you guys today. More of my antics from the Airime 2790 378 alternate free-for-all account. More of the June-July free-for-all gameplay guides in which I was playing on Inner Serenis 69 and this account Airime. And this was July gameplay, so the July gameplay that I got was from Airime, and the June gameplay that you'll be seeing is from Inner Serenis 69. In which I matched some very top players, and in this gameplay is a free-for-all gameplay against a very good player, Adrifted, and there's also some other good names in this gameplay that I will shout out as well, or just one other that I'll shout out for this video. But I was really, fortunate to get such good wins from June, July. Definitely my three favourites that I've acquired during my time playing free-for-all was the matchup I had against Turley. The matchup I had against B11, which was uploaded before this one, and this game against Adrifted. I do have a lot of other champion high free-for-all gameplay that I played around those as well, which I will upload and be commentating over those as well. So those will be released, but these are definitely my three favourites that I've released thus far, and I hope you guys really enjoy this one today against Adrifted. So in this matchup, guys, it was an Eden FFA, and Eden, it was not my best played free-for-all map during my 2 months of practice, preparing for the August season, which is only a matter of days away now. It was not my best played map, but I have to say this is probably the best I've ever played on Eden free-for-all at high level. So there were a lot of good players in this game. Not all of the players I will give shout outs to, but one other player that I thought was pretty good in this gameplay was Cameroon, because I actually played him a little prior to this game I had against Adrifted, and he won that game that I played against him. So he was a pretty good, knowledgeable free-for-all player as well. I knew I had my work cut out, and I think right here I'm going to put it back to the start, because I thought the way the game started was a bit abrupt, so sorry for that, but I'm just going to replay the game and start commentating from scratch again. But I will commentate my thoughts in this gameplay and why I decided to make certain plays that I did. But like any free-for-all map, the starting of your spawn, the spawn that you get, you need to really know what to do off your spawn. So obviously in the start of this game you can see that I spawned outside on rockets, so there's always going to be that competition from your left with a particular player there. There may be a spawn for the one on the right as well at Blue Bend, but I'm not exactly sure because I haven't had that spawn many times. But if you get outside rocket spawn, you should be looking left, because there's definitely going to be a player that spawns there. So immediately when I get the rockets, I killed a player in the direction of red. So the reason I ran to red in that instance is because I killed the player that spawned there initially, so I should be alright to go to red to cover for a bit. And then Adrifted happens to appear as well, and I managed to take him out. So it was a really nice bit of play. And I knew that Adrifted would pick smart positions in his gameplay because he is a champion in free-for-all, so he's going to know how to position himself. I think most champions at FFA, if they're good mind, know how to position themselves when they play particular maps. And Adrifted seemed to like top red with the Hydra, so as you can see I see him at top red here, and I fire a really nice rocket to take him out. And it's most important as well, if you have rockets on Eden, that you make sure you take smart routes and don't rush with them, because it's very easy to lose rockets on this map because it's a very large map and very wide, so it's very easy to actually let go of your power weapon on this map if you go a bit too far. You'll notice I stick mostly into inside closed rooms and don't go too far ahead with rockets, because if I take them up the top catwalk, as you saw, I did get shot, because a lot of players can see you from there, from down below and from the bases, so you do have to be really careful when you take your rockets and make sure that you're taking your time with them. So right here I know that another rocket set is coming up, and I've had a really good start with these rockets. I actually haven't lost them and managed to, I think, get a kill with every single rocket that I had, so that's a really nice bit of play. And at this point, I'm waiting around till rockets come up, and as I've said before in Halo 5, when you go for a power-up or you go for a power weapon, you should always make a point of going at the last second, not just staying there. And that is why you always do that, because as you can see I got a really nice triple kill against Adrifted for the third final kill, and then I got rockets for another kill for the killing frenzy. So I wasn't able to keep rockets, but unfortunately I couldn't preempt the fact that the guy was coming from Blue Bend as well. Obviously when rockets come up, a lot of players are going to go for that, so I can't preempt everything, but as you can see from my smart plays to actually not just sit on rockets and wait for them to come up, I managed to net myself a triple kill and then end up trading with a guy with the first rocket, taking him out. So that gave me another 4 kills whilst everyone else was behind on 6 and below. So you can see the plays I made there really kept players like Adrifted and all the other players underneath me at this point like really far behind, because I just was really using good strategies to extend my lead, and getting a triple kill like that early on in a game like this is really impressive. So that was a huge bit of play, and just notice how much in Halo 5 free-for-all you can just get so far in this game just by stealing opportunities, especially in FFA. Halo 5 is all about stealing opportunities, in my opinion, from what I've learned of this game, and it's basically just being able to steal any advantage you can get on your opponent is just going to make it so much easier for you in the long run, and it's so much harder for them to catch up as well. So definitely want to use that to most of your advantage. So right here I had the SMG out because I knew that Adrifted was probably going to chase the kill, and I was ready for him with the pistol backing up as well. So at this point, just like not going to rush things, but I do need to keep getting kills because having a great start of a killing frenzy, which is really impressive on like champion players, champion tier players, is a really good start. But you want to keep up with that lead. As you can see, Adrifted is sniping at top red here, so definitely a play that I'm not going to do off my spawn is go top catwalk, for instance, if I spawn there, because I don't want to get blamed, obviously. So at this point I think I'm going top red, and I thought there was a guy chasing behind me, so that's why I'm just crouching in here, because I know that Adrifted is close by and I don't want to get blamed as I come around the corner. So I'm just going to take my time to sneak up on him, then get the assault rifle kill on him. So he wasn't to know that because I started crouching very early. Obviously I knew that Adrifted was top red, so that's why I was crouching in, and also because of the fact I was being chased. And right here is a bit unfortunate. I tried to go for the snipe on control out delete you, but I narrowly missed it, and unfortunately does get away. I'm not sure I really like the play to clamber in on him, because obviously my shots weren't the best there with the BR, as you saw, and he did outplay me. But I'm not sure I would clamber in an opponent like that who's sort of like aware and can shoot faster than me, because obviously I was clambering, or like mid clamber, when I made that push, so that wasn't really the best play. Right here was a really nice play on Adrifted to nearly get the kill on him as well there. And that would have been a really good play if I could have got those rockets off him. Obviously I didn't know he had rockets, but yeah, that was a really nice nade to nearly finish up. It was unfortunate I couldn't shoot him further with the assault rifle, but at this point just looking to push back into the area. Most of the things are happening in red. It was unfortunate for me there that I didn't get that kill. Just as I thought I was AR trading with that guy, I think someone stole it at the last minute. So you do have to be careful of that in FFA as well, and don't become too dependent on your assault rifle. Whilst it is a great weapon in free-for-all, it can lose you a lot of vital kills because obviously headshots get the priority. And at this point I was looking to push security because I thought I saw someone in there, and obviously I didn't anticipate the sniper from, I think it was Adrifted again at top red, so that was a bit unfortunate. As you can see, I'm not really getting many sprees now. Rockets were really good to me in the beginning. I did get some very nice kills with that. At this point I heard some commotion at blue, that's why I threw a nade under the stairwell, because usually you get players hiding there, especially if they have a shotgun. Like you can see, this guy's a shotty as well. It's a prime place for people to sit on Eden just to camp, so I would always make a point of nading that under that stairwell, because you just never know what you might find. And at this point challenging top red again with Adrifted, which I mean, it's not a bad play to try and get him off there, but it wasn't the best shots I had going towards that, and I could have easily been cleared up. So I'm not really sure I like that play, and in my opinion I was very lucky to survive and then get this kill. Under most circumstances that wouldn't have worked out the way it did. I just got very lucky to not not actually die in that instance and actually stay alive, but I think generally that wouldn't have been the right play. So at this point I'm just looking to sort of crouch in, because I'm near a couple of spawn points here near blue Ben sneaky, so there's no real reason for me to push. I find in free-for-all as well you have to play a bit of a segmented game, and what I mean by that is you kind of have to stay in particular areas of the map and not run too far. And you should be aware of where the spawn points are on each map, as I've said to you before, because this will give you a huge advantage, fighting off new players spawning in. So that's definitely an advantageous situation. As you can see with Adrifted in this gameplay, he definitely rates top red because that was where he was most of the time. So you know, definitely players have their prime spots on this map, and that's definitely something that you should try and pay attention to, you know, where other players position themselves, because you know, it might make some of your plays better that you do on the next life or what have you. So it's definitely worth noting players' patterns when you play them, or at least remembering what they play like, because it makes it a lot easier on you in the long run. Right here, it's a really clutch kill on Cameroon because he has a shotgun as well, and I was getting chased by another player, and also that's another important thing to mention as well. You know, sometimes if you get multiple people charging you and they're weak or what have you, and you have a shotgun, you're definitely going to get a lot of kills. Really nice kill on Adrifted there, considering he had splinter nades as well. He could have used those on me, but luckily I did take him out there. And at this point, you know, nice play to try and stay alive here. It's unfortunate for me. I probably could have got a kill out of that shotty right there, but I got naded from the guy back in Blue Alley, and then Cameroon was putting down some SMG fire, so that was really unfortunate. But you know, like, Cameroon was either in third or fourth at this point, so giving him a shotgun is obviously not the best thing in the world. As you can see, he's just got his lead up to second now, but he was in third when I gave it to him, so it's not such a bad thing to give a power weapon to a player that isn't second at the time. Right there, it's a really nice play to go for rockets. Unfortunately, control out delete you was just a bit better in that instance in getting them, and you know, unfortunately for me, my assault rifle didn't actually clear him up. I thought it would in that instance, but you know, I did my best to try and get the kill there, but all I can do at this point is just, you know, push for the rockets back again, and luckily control out delete you and myself were the only players that actually in the game knew that the rockets were down at that particular point, because we were the players that had the 1v1. And funnily enough, none of the other players came at that time to see what happened with rockets, so that was a massive advantage for me. I kind of expected a player to be top blue cat there, that's why I was looking around, because I found it odd that there was no players in blue at all, and as you can see, like, more of them came out, and managed to get a clutch nade on Lone Same BB for the match winner there, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this free-for-all against Adrifted, guys. It was a really nice gameplay for myself, and this is hands down for me the best Eden free-for-all I've played, because I stole so many opportunities in this gameplay and played really well in this match, and you know, just a lot of points to take home with the notes and like how to play really smart on Eden free-for-all. So guys, this is Serenity here with Champion free-for-all gameplay, and I will see you in the August season for more awesome matchups. This was Serenity's, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.